Good morning.
Morning, morning. How are you?
Wow, how are you?
Good, good, good. Are you good?
Hello there, little one. How are you? Say good morning.
Good morning.
Ah, she's so cute.
Thank you.
Wow. A warm welcome and thank you so much for allowing, to come onto this platform to be interviewed. I really appreciate the time that you've taken. She a very warm welcome to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank
And I
you.
also That's okay. And I also want to say a very good morning to all our audience today. Welcome. Today is a morning live, and we are very excited to be sharing some inspiration with you this morning. Um, I'll quickly introduce myself and then I'm going to allow my guests to give them time to also introduce themselves. And yeah, we're going to go straight into it. Please, if you are out there and you're watching this live, we really would love to hear from you. Drop a comment. If you have any questions, you are even welcome on this platform. We'll be happy to answer any question that you have as well. All right. So my name is Rujeko. I am a mom of two. I am a digital business owner, a very proud one. I do work as a professional registered nurse. And yeah, I'm here just to share some inspiration to you this morning. Shiro, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Oh, thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Shiro. I am a mom of three girls, and I am a business support officer by day, but I do that part time. But a proud digital business owner. I love it so much because I get to meet people from all over the world. I am originally from Kenya, but right now living in the capital city of Australia, Canberra, which is very cold here.
I know,
I'm
I
happy.
know, I know. It is cold today. I don't know, in Melbourne, we hope it's going to be a bit of a sunny day, but yeah, we're right in the middle of winter and the colds and the flus, oh my God, they're flying around. But nonetheless, we are mompreneurs and yeah, we are ready, for this digital business. Okay. I guess the first thing I would love for you, Shiro, is to perhaps have a little bit of connection with our audience and tell us just a little bit about yourself and your upbringing.
Well, thank you. As I said before, I'm originally from Kenya. I actually moved to Australia because Cupid found me all the way from Kenya. So I fell in love and I moved here to join my husband, and we got our three girls. And back then, I loved being in Kenya. I didn't know when my mom once told me, "You guys need to get married far away so we can get a place to visit." And then I got married and moved to Australia. She said, "I didn't mean get married that far away." you know, so far away when you come from any country in Africa, like you have to take you take a connecting flight either to Dubai or to Qatar or even South Africa, and then you take a 14-hour flight
I
to
know.
Sydney or wherever state that you're going to connect your flight to. So my mom was like, I didn't mean that you get married that far away. But love doesn't choose where it finds you. So this is where I
Yeah.
found myself. I've been in Canberra for the last 7 years now. I've loved it. I'm not yet used to the cold. Yeah, I've been here
Okay.
7 winters, but it's not as cold as back home. But it is
Yeah.
home. It is home. I've made connections. I've met very many people, and I've made friends here. So I can say I love it. And my girls love, they're the ones running around without sweaters, so they love the cold. But yes, I can say it is home, and I'll, just been here and
Yeah.
having like knowing that I still have a home in Kenya, that
Yeah.
makes it all better. So
Mm,
but home is where the heart is, as they say.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
very brave. You're very brave to have moved all the way from Kenya. But like you say, you don't choose where you find love. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Tell us a little bit about your professional career and how you actually transitioned, into this digital business as well.
Well, fun enough, I am actually a teacher, trained early childhood teacher.
Oh,
That's what I did when I was back home. But
yeah.
then later, when I was working as a teacher, I got a job working at what can I call it? A foreign country office. So I was working for them for 9 years. And that's when I met my husband. And then we moved here. And when you move to a new country, you
Mhm.
always have to be. When I moved here, I couldn't be able to work because the visa I was on didn't allow me to work. So what do you do? I was
Mhm.
just finding my way around because I knew this is where I was gonna live. I was getting onto buses, different buses during the day, trying to find my way so that I can know where I am, trying to, make a footprint for myself for when I moved here permanently. And that is what I was doing for about 6 months because I couldn't work. Most people think that, you come here in Maju, we call it Maju in foreign land, like you can be able to find work directly, but it depends on what visa you come on. So my visa couldn't allow it. And so when I got my PR, my permanent residence, that's when I started looking for a job because first I joke around so much about this when I do my lives. And I say that when I moved, I had worked so hard in Kenya and I thought I wanted to become a wife of leisure. And I was like, yes, this is my turn. But then when I moved here in Australia, I didn't realize
Yeah.
how life is. It's expensive. Like you have to pay
Yeah.
rent per week. When you
Yeah.
get rent, you pay per week, not when you're
Yeah.
using Kenya, you pay rent per month. And
Yeah.
then the bills are either fortnightly, and then you have to set payments like weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. So it's up to you. And it's not viable for only a house to have one income. So I
Mm.
have to get myself out there, find myself a job. It wasn't easy finding a job because sometimes you try and apply for jobs, people don't respond to you. Come this way, Nia. Come this way. Sorry, guys, my
Oh,
little
that's okay. She wants attention.
yeah. And so it wasn't easy to find a job
Mhm.
because oh,
Oh.
that's all right. Because okay, I'll just move positions.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy finding a job, but you know what? I
Mhm.
was finally able to find one because you apply for job with agencies or companies, they don't respond to you. So I just had to get myself out there. And what I did is I took myself out. I
Mm.
went and made sure that people knew me. Like
Mm.
I went, took my CV face to face, asked
Mm.
people, did the mini interviews, and that is how I ended up getting into the Australian job market.
Mhm.
I started as a sales admin officer and now then moved on to a business support officer. But
Mhm.
I can say for the last 5, 6 years that I've worked for the
Mhm.
same company, I've loved it. But
Mm.
then when you look at it here, life is
Mhm.
not easy. As even if
Yeah.
back home, we're always looking for a bit more extra because the money you get is for your bills. But you
Yeah.
need to
That's
travel.
true.
Yeah, you need to still help your family back home. You want
Yeah.
to send your parents something. You want to try and help even your friends who
Mhm.
maybe need the help. But
Mhm.
your paycheck is not enough. And that is
Mhm.
how I ended up in the digital platform. But I'll
Mm.
tell you this, it took
Mm.
me a while to start. It took
Yeah.
me a while. It took me 4 years when I came to learn about this business. I was procrastinating. I didn't take the time to find information about the business. So
Yeah.
it took me 4 years to be where I am and to start and say, yes, I need this. I
Wow. 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 Wow.
yeah, but
And and so you're doing it as a side hustle. When did you effectively start the digital business? Which
I
year?
start, so my coach, who is my mentor, and actually my friend who was she we used to when we went to school together. So she was
Mhm.
doing this business, and she told me, you know what, Shiro, here is a business, a good business. You have all the training, you have the system that I know
Mhm.
you can do. Here is the
Mhm.
information. She gave it to me in 2018.
Right.
2018, she wrote to me and I told her, oh, thank you. I don't think right now I want to start something. I want to be like, hmm. And she said, and she said, that's okay. If when you're ready, you let me know. Then 2022, when we were thinking of having a family, that's when it hit me. And that is
Mhm.
when I started this business. I decided, you know
Right.
what? I have to take the plunge. This
Yeah.
procrastinating and you keep saying you want something, you want to do something, but you don't do
Yeah.
change, but you don't change, it's not going to work. You need
Mm.
to, you need to do that. And, you say you want change and you make the change. You want to take the plunge, take the plunge. Even when moving here, we never knew what was going to come for us. We just
Mm.
moved and then moved with whatever life brought for us. It's just
Mm.
about getting in there, finding the information, and swimming the best you can.
Mm, mm,
In May 2022,
mm.
so I've been shy of
Wow.
this business.
Wow, and you are doing absolutely so well. On my page, I actually shared a poster to congratulate you when you reached your fourth milestone. Because I saw that in the dream team, and I was just like, "What? This is the lady I saw a few days ago at the convention, and look at how she is thriving and doing so well." So I want to say an absolutely big congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
consistently thriving. You're doing so well, in this
Um,
digital space. And I guess that leads us to the next question. And just to share that inspiration to somebody out there who's watching, look at you. You've got your hands full, you've got the baby, you're working part time, and you are thriving in your digital business. You're doing so well.
Thank you.
How
Thank
are
you.
you balancing all this? How are you making it doable?
Well, a lot of people will say that moms, we are super moms. I don't
Yeah,
know about super moms because most of the time we are actually surviving on lack of sleep. Lack of
yeah,
sleep because of the little ones. When you have little
yeah.
ones, if they don't sleep well.
Mm,
But I'll tell you this, if you
mm,
want, really, really want something, you will
mhm.
find the ways to find that thing.
Yes.
So for me, as much as I am tired, as much as I have to be a wife, as much as I have to be a mom, as much as I have to be an employee, I have to find time for me. I
Yeah,
have to find time for my business because this is my baby too. I want the
yeah,
change. I want to become my own CEO.
yeah.
So I always have to find time. So the best
Mm,
time that I actually, most of the time that I do this business is when the kids go to sleep.
mm,
I make sure that, they're on a routine. If they sleep at 8 o'clock, make sure that they're asleep at 8 o'clock. And
mm,
then I do what I need to do. And then I
mm,
will give myself 1 or 2 hours. I will
mm,
be able to do my business, respond to people, chat
mm,
with people who are asking about the business, just check on my business. Because
mm,
if you don't check on what is yours, then
mm.
you'll never thrive on them.
Yeah.
And you know what? They say you have to be comfortable you
Mm,
have to be uncomfortable to be
mm.
comfortable in future. So for
Yes.
now, I'll rather lack the sleep now
Mm,
and do it when the kids are small. And then we
mm,
can, make that nest that you're looking for, that retirement nest, make that extra income that you're looking for, and have
mm,
a very good retirement nest that you
mm,
can be able to say, you know what, I have been an employee for so long. Let me just stop and then become my own CEO and work on this business because I can be able to do it. So you
mm.
have to be uncomfortable now for you to be comfortable later. But
That's
most of
true.
what happens is that we are scared. Fear
Mm,
drives, procrastination
yeah,
drives us. We are like,
yeah,
oh, but I've never done anything online.
yeah.
Well, most of us only did computer science in high school, and that was the end of it. We
Yeah,
never,
I never even had computers in school.
you see, some people never even had
Yeah,
that. But the thing is
yeah.
this, if you are sent for information, if you were given an opportunity, I
Mm,
know there's so much scams out there. We know we've lost a lot of money. I've lost money in businesses,
yeah,
but I will not say just because I've lost that I will stop trying.
yeah.
Something good will all come out of it. You learn from all these experiences.
Mm,
But here I was told, we're giving you a system, we're giving you the training, we're giving you a mentor and and a coach. What
mm,
else do you need? I
mm,
just need myself. I have to be that person.
mm,
You're the only person who can drive yourself to success. Because if you're
mm.
waiting to be saved, nobody's coming to save you unless you win lotto.
No.
It's one in
Yeah,
which is 1 in a million. Like I hoped that I would have won the Australian 100 million that time, but it went to it is 1 in a million that you're going to win that lotto. So you
yeah.
have to take the reins in your hands. You have to take the reins in your hand and go for it. And that is what I did. I
Mm,
find the little snippet of time at lunchtime when I have my 1 hour lunch, instead of scrolling on Facebook or
mm,
um, I don't have TikTok, Instagram, and the other social media just to check out what people are doing.
mm.
I am busy trying to check on my ads. I'm busy,
Yeah,
checking on people who are checking on my business or just even posting something on my business page
yeah,
because you just have to find that time. And you know what?
yeah.
When you find that time later, you have so much time. I don't even remember when I been binge watch. I've got Netflix, I've got Prime, and I see all this
I
nice
know. I don't even
things,
watch
but
them.
I
Wow.
can't. I know it's all about
Mm.
discipline. It's all about
Yeah,
discipline, and you're like, you know
yeah,
what? That time that I'm gonna binge watch Netflix, I can sit here and do so much for my business, and
yeah.
I can say that is probably what got me to the fourth level of my business, which
Wow.
wasn't easy. But I had
Yeah,
told,
but you did it.
yeah, but I, you know what I told myself? I told myself that when I when on during my birthday in June, which was
Mhm.
last month, I want to get to the fourth level of the business. And I
Yeah,
told my mentor that, and I
yeah,
actually wrote it. I wrote it on a book. I wrote it on a journal that I write down place, things that I want to
yeah,
achieve or that I'm grateful for. And
yeah.
that is what happened, you know?
It's all about mindset,
Yes.
and also that what do we call it, when you think positive you will manifest that, and you will attract it into your life. And
Yes.
this is exactly what happened. You manifested it, you wrote it down, and it actually manifested it. And I think
Yes.
a lot of this business has to do with the mindset, you know,
Yeah.
how you think, what the way you think, so shall it be. And wow, well done to that, Shiro. you
Thank you.
you are just
Thank
a
you.
firehouse, and you are always so inspirational, honestly, honestly, honestly. Wow. I'll give you some minutes maybe to take care of
Yeah.
baby there.
Yeah. Give me
um
1 second.
yeah, that's
Let me
okay,
try and
that's
get
okay.
something for her. I'll be back. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
No worries, no worries. Thank you guys to all of you who are tuned in. Welcome, welcome. Just drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We would really love to hear from you. We are receiving some inspiration here from Shiro, a busy mom, of three little girls. She also has a part-time job, but she's absolutely thriving in her digital business. And I must say, she's sharing some of those nuggets of how she's achieved to be where she is. And I think a lot of what she said so far is, it has to do with the mindset, it has to do with passion. As long as it's something that you really, really, really want to achieve, you know what? It will take you nothing to stop you. It's all about you, because the power, it is in yourself. The success, some people don't know these nuggets. Success is already on the inside of you. It just takes you to actually dig it out. If you didn't know that, God has already given us all the raw materials that we need to success. But who is stopping it? It's either you are the one who's stopping it, or it's either you are the one who holds the keys to take you to where you need to be. So just buckle your seatbelts as we're going to wrap up and continue to receive some inspiration here from Shiro. I just want you to soak it all in, and just be encouraged and just be inspired, and just know that anything is possible. And one of the things I really, really, really love, to share to people, is people to understand that, this business is actually real. It's real people. We are real moms doing it. We are real people who are doing it. But at the same time, we are doing it and we are thriving. I've got a comment here. Thank you so much from Janet. Thank you so much. She says she's watching live from Perth, Western Australia. Well done, boss ladies. Well said. Change your mindset, change your life. Thank you so much, Janet. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, sis. Thank you so much for your inspiration. Okay. I don't know if Sister Shiro is here. I think I've got one more question that I would really love to throw out to you. And this question actually has to do with, oh, I can see baby there. Oh, dear, 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 dear. he's, he's, he's getting, he wants all the attention. That's okay. So, the next question that I have is actually to do with, with
I know. I don't
inspiration.
know what's up with that. She doesn't cry much today, but I don't know what's happening to her.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all right. We can go on. People can understand we
Oh,
are mompreneurs.
that's right. I will quickly wrap it up. I
No,
think
no,
that
that's all
the
right.
okay, the question that I actually wanted to ask you is to do with saturation. You know, there are some people who actually think that this business is already saturated, and therefore they are not sure whether they want to join or not to join because they feel like maybe they won't thrive, you know. And I want you to talk to those people and give them some inspiration. Thank
Yeah.
you, Shiro.
You know what? Thanks for that. Because what happens is actually the online platform is actually not saturated.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter whether it's our business or any other business. It's not saturated. Why is that? Because a lot of people are online just making connections and not using it to earn money because people don't know that you can
yeah,
actually use the online platform to
yeah,
earn money. But the
yeah,
thing is, it is not saturated. But the thing we were told that when you look for a business, look for a business that gives you the support and mostly the 24-hour system.
yeah,
Because a lot of businesses, what happens is then when people are in the online platform, but some businesses don't give you the system. You have to make the
yeah,
system yourself. You have to make the website yourself.
yeah,
You have to manage that website yourself. But
yeah,
for us, we don't do that. Like
yeah,
your website is actually managed. If you have an issue, you just write, go to the system and log that, and they do it for you. The most important thing, find a business that gives you the system. Ours, we don't go bugging our friends and our family to tell them about our business. No, we are taught
exactly.
how to use the system
The
to
automation
find.
system. Yeah,
Exactly. People, to find people who actually are like you, people who share your values, people who are, you probably work in the same, like Rujeko, you're a nurse. You find people who are nurses who have been looking for this so much, or people who are moms and they're really like, oh, we are so tired. We need a break. We need to do this. People like that. The system finds you for that. So I'll tell you this. Yes, people might say that the online space is saturated, but it is not saturated for business. It is saturated for making connections. It is saturated for people just wanting to make content and influencers. But when it comes to making money, it is not saturated.
nowhere near, nowhere near, nowhere near.
Exactly. Here, put it here.
One of the things that I always encourage, when I'm talking to my clients is, look at it this way. We have so many socialites with over, I don't know, 3 million views or 3 million followers. In our digital business community, we are actually just over 200,000 global business partners. What does that tell you? We are global 200,000. We are rising, but we haven't even scrapped the surface of reaching a million. We haven't even scrapped the surface of reaching 500,000. That tells you that there is plenty, plenty, plenty of room for everybody. And one of the stats that I definitely know is that on Facebook, there are over 34 billion new active users that are coming onto Facebook every single day. Every single
Imagine
day.
that.
That is
Yeah.
a market that is waiting for you to tap into. 34 billion. And this is Facebook alone. Facebook alone.
Yeah.
We haven't even gone to Instagram. We haven't even gone to YouTube. We haven't even gone to TikTok. So I think one of the things that you can see is the sky is the limit. 34 billion active people coming in every day to become new users using this platform called Facebook. If I say we are blessed, we are blessed because
We
there
are.
is nowhere in the world that you can ever have a global platform as your market.
Yeah.
That's your market. You
That's
know,
true.
you're not opening a corner shop in the streets where you don't know whether people are coming or not. You are opening your shop right in the middle of this
Yep.
global market. So
Exactly.
the chances are, oh my God, that you will make it. We are not even yet saturated at all.
No, we're
I
not. And
guess, yeah,
and people just need to stop. we need to stop fearing the internet, because what happens is that we fear
Yeah.
the internet so much that we lose our potential. You just need to
Yeah.
find the right thing, to find something that clicks with you. And once
Yeah.
you find something that clicks with you and
Yeah.
you find it, just go and find the information. Because sometimes don't make decisions because of what you hear people saying. Make
Yeah.
decisions by what you yourself have looked into and found about
Researched.
that platform. And
Yeah.
for us, our business, you've got, it's a risk. We call it risk free because you've got 30 days money back. If you come in,
Mm,
you pay the joining fee, and you find this is not something that you want to do, then you ask for your money back. But
mm,
how will
mm,
you ever know if you're going to be good at something if you don't even find out what it is all about? You
mm,
know? Yeah. So
mm.
those are the things. Like, you need to find out, what is this business these people have been talking about? What can
Yeah.
I do to join? What is
Yeah.
expected of me? And then
Yeah.
make a decision from there. Because let
Yeah.
me tell you something, most people most of us who don't go for our dreams is because we listen to naysayers, we listen to family and friends and relatives who tell us, you're
Mm,
crazy, don't do
mm,
that.
mm,
How, well, you know what? If you are in trouble, it is just you yourself who can save yourself.
mm, mm,
People will
mm.
run away from you when you need help. So do it for you. Just do
Do
it
it
for
for
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it for you and your family.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's absolutely fantastic. I think you've said it all because I wanted us also to connect to moms like us, who are ordinary people in life, just like us, moms who are stay at homes, moms who are working professionals, moms who are single moms who are married. I wanted us to just have that connection with them, and understand that this thing is actually real. And if we can do it, so can they. Looking at you today with the baby in your hands, it's so, this is life. This is actually how it is, and instead of just being home, and, of course, struggling, to make ends meet, this is actually a portable business that you can have in your pocket and you can do it from your house. It's flexible in your own time, when the babies are asleep, during the days when the babies are napping, you can actually do it and be earning something. So this is just some encouragement, to women who are out there. And not only is it for women, it's for dads, it's for fathers, it's for boys. As long as you are 18 and above, there is absolutely nothing that will stop you, to start. Last words, any last words of motivation, Shiro, to our working moms before we come to a close?
My words is this: stop letting fear and procrastination hold you back from your dreams. And you
Yeah.
know what? You have to lose money to make money. You went to school,
Yeah.
you used money to pay for your degree, you used money to pay for your master's. You have to use money to be able to gain something. So, if you're out there, you're looking for a business to do, just talk to us. Go to our websites, go to our Facebook pages, our Instagram pages, and look at what this business is all about. Don't just sit there and say, oh, people will make all these decisions, say, oh, these people are just lying about it. We wouldn't be showing our faces, we wouldn't be showing our children's faces here if this was a scam. We were lying to you. Just make informed decision. And you know what? Just go out there and do something for you, because a lot of people will not do something for themselves, but they will do it for others. We'll kill ourselves working. We go for all those shifts, traveling all the time, and we still complain. But what are you doing about making that change so you stop
Yeah.
complaining? So you know
That's
what?
right.
Take that leap of faith. My coach always says, faith over fear. Faith over fear.
Yes.
And you never know. This is something you might have been looking for a very long time.
Wow, Shiro, that's absolutely inspirational. I'm going to leave all the time in the world to your little one now. And,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Even myself, I feel uplifted and motivations with your words.
Thank you.
Guys, you've heard it for yourself. It's all in the power of your hands. From myself, Rujeko and Shiro, it's a blessed morning,
Morning.
and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Happy Friday.
Bye.